Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a quick scale finishes tips and tricks video. A lot of you guys that build cars, military equipment, airplane, whatever, you have these recessed panel lines. I'm going to show you a trick on doing these with the cars. So if you want to highlight those, my favorite tool here is the Maltal black liners. These come in a kit. You can buy them individually too. This is set number 2. This gives you 0.3 millimeter, 0.5 millimeter, 0.7 millimeter, and 1 full millimeter. And that's how wide the tips on these are. I don't know if you can see that or not. That thing's super tiny. So that's the 0.3. That's my favorite one to do these. So what you're going to do is you're just going to come in and you're just going to draw right around. You're just going to draw right around the panel line here. I smudged that, but nothing to it. You can see how much more noticeable that is. Now you got to be careful with these, because if you do them too dark, they'll start to look like a cartoon, like you were trying to just, like there's nothing there, you were just physically trying to draw in the line. And if you end up with that, I'll show you a quick way of getting out of that. Okay. So as you can see, that's kind of a little too much. So what you're going to want to do is, especially on the lighter color cars here, all you're doing is mimicking a shadow line. And the shadow lines are just the paint color minus light, so they're actually not like solid black, if that makes sense. So if you overdo it, you can just come back in with your color. I'm kind of stealing this from the military modelers. They call it pre-shading. But you could come back in. Respray right over the black ink, and that will lighten it back up. And as you can see, that looks a lot better. So that's our trick for that. Both to highlight the panels, if you want to, you know, around the trunks, the hoods, these little vent openings, obviously the flaps here, doors, whatever, landing gear bay, like I said, military aircraft, that kind of stuff, they all do this. But yeah, then if you overdo it, you come back, repaint that. If you really wanted to mark it out, you could really get with it here. And yeah, you can definitely see there that it sucked like all of that out. Just a little bit darker than the one next to it, tiny bit more noticeable, looks really realistic. That is perfect. Thanks for watching this tips and tricks video, and I'll see you on the next one.